Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. This one is Buck and Eddie being Buck and Eddie. It's from the show 911. We've been on kind of a tear through this series as of late. And it's kind of interesting whenever you get into one of these shows through this kind of process that we've been on here. You start to see, it's almost like an onion. You see the layers start to be peeled in front of you. And it's a very odd way to digest content. But it's also kind of interesting in the fact that you don't get everything at once, and you're left there kind of thinking from clip to clip, like, I wonder what that meant. I wonder what that is. Who's that person? You know, it has all this weird, like, disconnected mystery to it. And when the next clip is requested, you're just like, all right, well, maybe I'll figure out exactly what that is or who that is or whatever. This is requested by a Patreon subscriber. If you too would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description will get you there. Leave a like on the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post. And let's go.
Was your full name Eduardo?
No.
People ever call you Diaz? Now, if they want me to respond, something's got to give. We got cat, hen, chimney, buck. We can't just
Had
call
my
you
audio
Ed.
on way too loud. I almost blew out my eardrums.
I like to always operate under the assumption that nothing he says is serious.
What's your problem, man? Okay, you. You're my problem.
Good start.
Good
Good start to any friendship.
Want to share? Ever seen a guy with a length of rebar stuck through his skull?
What are we measuring here, Buck?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, there's no service. Text won't even get through.
Who you trying to get a hold of?
My son. Trying to reach my son.
Oh, you got a kid?
Christopher. 7.
Man, super adorable. I love kids.
I love this one. I'm always got.
He is so cute.
Yeah, he gets that a lot. You should meet his kid, though.
Wait, Chimney has a kid?
No, I thought you meant... Chimney? Wow.
You two have an adorable son.
I saw that coming a mile away.
This was this morning. Full stack, and I think he said maybe the movies. By now, Chris is coming down from a serious sugar high, and Buck is regretting his life choices.
Can somebody grab my phone? No, go back. Get my phone. Wait, mine.
Hi, guys. Later.
Is your son really the reason you don't date?
That and you weren't my type.
Not mine either. Not anymore. But I'm talking in general.
It's complicated when you have a kid.
Come on, it's a weak excuse.
You live in your invisible girlfriend's house, and you're telling me about weak excuses. Buck, you say that's the 11th floor?
I would. I bet we could take the ladder to that 4th floor and cut the distance in half.
Oh, hey, Eddie. Eddie, what are you doing?
If I ever did that, you'd yell at me.
Guys.
Hey, Diaz, Buckley, let's go.
These beauty queens shrink. Are we suddenly giants?
I'm liking the dynamic between Bobby and Buck.
I think he means you guys.
Are we giants or did they shrink?
Like the tiniest ladies I've ever seen. Teeny tiny. Excuse me? So tiny.
So that comment about being good with kids is kind of not looking right.
What's going on? I don't like this.
Ooh, you made him cry.
All right, just breathe, okay? You're gonna be okay. All right? Somebody dosed you with an hallucinogen. We don't want you to hurt yourself or anyone else.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Hey, Buck.
Hey, buddy. What are you doing here? He's hanging out with this buck today. I have to go to work today. Where's Carla?
She went to Morongo.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So take him out. Have some fun. Maybe you'll learn something. He never feels sorry for himself.
You're a born firefighter. Look at that.
You nailed it, kid. So that might be the weirdest day I've...
Did you all ever do that when you were growing up? Visit like a local fire station? I don't believe I ever did. I think my brothers did, but I never did. And they did allow some of the kids to go down the fire pole.
Funding the LAFD, and we have had a few.
Seriously, it was like a bank robbery with no robbers.
Your comfort level, you're not supposed to just walk
What was
in
that?
here like you've been here for years.
Revving engine.
It's meant to be a getting to know you period. You're meant to respect your elders.
You're not his elder, Buck.
Look, I in no way meant to be too familiar or step on anybody's toes.
Think I'm gonna let the new guy have all the fun? Besides, you wanted us to bond. We might end up real close.
And who is this?
This is Buck. We work together.
I thought you just dressed alike.
Whew. When's the wedding? We're already married. Wait, we don't have to get married again, do we?
Talk to Bobby. Maybe he can get you guys a discount.
Eddie doesn't feel that way, does he?
Not even a little. He loves that kid like crazy. He's a really great dad.
So does this boy crush on Eddie mean that you're finally ready to move on from Abby?
It's cute.
Get up! Oh. Why, man? Come on. Because it's morning and you have things to do.
No, I really don't.
You need to get out of this house and take a walk around the block.
Good God, who else can relate to that? I know I
Get some
can't.
fresh air.
Why? What's the point?
Well, the point is, your life isn't over just because you're not a firefighter.
It's rainy, it's windy, it's dark out, it's cloudy. I mean, all good reasons to skip the morning.
We had kept running. You think he wouldn't have found her? Only then she'd be alone.
She's alone now. With him. Maybe I could have talked some sense into you.
You talk sense into me. Might have been interesting.
Could have told you not to buy that truck.
Yeah.
Couple of bros bonding over brews.
Thinking of buying something more expensive.
Yeah.
So classic.
Well, no hard feelings no matter who won.
It's good, Buck, because they didn't pick you.
Well, it's obviously a fix now. Congratulations anyway. GI!
They didn't pick him either.
No? Total impulse buy. Not like you at all.
Maybe it should be.
I'll remind you
Oh,
of that
got a
next
sweet
time you
truck.
pay For extra shifts to cover the payments.
It's only 6 flights. Not exactly Mount Everest.
Yeah. Except Everest might not tip over and crush you like a bug.
You good, Buck?
Yeah. Unless.
What, do you think a ghost called 911?
I'm just saying.
1, 2, 3.
Is it a tar pit? Molasses?
Try talking to Rosemary. I went to her after the stabbing. She was great.
Is that the one I slept with?
No, she doesn't work for the department anymore.
You slept with your therapist? I was going through a phase. Hey, didn't you just go through one of those? Yeah,
The phase of sleeping with your therapist.
This is my kind of therapy. One more round. Pick them up. That'd be nice to bring the boys together for a play date.
All 3 of them. All right, who needs more cement?
I hope this will be the end of your flight and your match, baby.
Oh, God.
Are you boys single?
That typically happens, right? When you don't have much of a childhood, you kind of remain in your childhood throughout life.
At least it's not a tsunami, right?
You're dead ass under pressure, brother.
Me?
Hell yeah. You can have my back any day.
Yeah. Well, you know, you could have mine.
Deal.
Why are you so pissed at me?
Because you're exhausting. We all have our own problems, but you don't see us whining about it.
No.
Somehow we just manage to suck it up. Why can't you?
It's kind of hard. It's not like the guy asked to be crushed by a ladder.
Is that a car crash just
No,
right
you
there?
filed a stupid lawsuit. Now I can't even talk to you because...
Yeah, it is.
You know how much Christopher misses you? How could you? You're not around.
I don't realize that. Maybe I could come visit Christopher.
Oh,
The lawsuit
and a
doesn't
push.
prevent that.
No, it prevents me from reaching out to you. I couldn't even call you to bail me out of jail.
Where's the Mini Cooper gonna go?
If that was something that happened.
I was more interested in the car crash going behind them.
And I really am sorry. It's whatever it takes for you to forgive me.
I forgive you.
I was just waiting for Buck to be like, you know, just like right around him. Just like, wait, what?
Also what it means to be part of a team. Just don't do it again.
Bro hug.
I was supposed to look out for him.
And what, you think you failed? I failed that kid more times than I care to count. And I'm his father. But I love him enough to never stop trying. And I know you do too. Look. There's nobody in this world I trust in my son more than you. Okay, buddy.
That's a big moment. Link below for the original video in the description. That way you can go throw it some love. That was an interesting video. Great dynamic between those two. You can tell they were a little hesitant at first, and then they finally found their brotherhood, if you will. When I was in college, I actually had a buddy that was starting out as an EMT, and he had, you know, just kind of gone through all the training and the schooling and whatnot, and he was on the road, and eventually down the road, I think it was like a couple weeks, maybe a month, he eventually had someone, one of his patients that he picked up in the ambulance, die on him. And it was crushing. I just remember getting a phone call at like 9:30 at night on like a Wednesday, and he just goes, "Hey, I just had someone die on me. Do you want to go to the bar?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." It was one of those things where you're just like, "Oh, something really heavy happened. I'll just go," even though I think I was getting ready for bed or something like that. It was a school night. I had 8 a.m. class the next morning, but I was just like, all right, yeah, I'll meet you there. We drank until closing time. We had a couple burgers. And yeah, he just basically processed it. Just needed someone to be around. And it's not surprising to see such good chemistry come out of firefighters, because that is a dangerous, dangerous job. And especially if you have a young kid too. I mean, wife's gone, young kid, dangerous profession. I mean, that's difficult. So it makes sense that he would look at Buck and be like, hey, I want to give you legal guardianship if anything were to happen to me, which is a great security measure. Obviously, it's a great backup plan. It shows just how close firefighters, policemen, etc., EMTs get, because the job is just so dangerous, or you're always dealing with death, or you're dealing with really rundown, terribly sad situations. But yeah, it's good to see the positives as well. I mean, there's plenty of negatives. As a lot of you have said, there's typically one big catastrophic thing per season that they have to maneuver around. And that's probably pretty accurate to the real life profession. You have people dying on you, you have people burning, you have people, you know, trying to help people in just really terrible situations. You see stuff that you never want to have to tell anybody about. It's almost like war in that way. You see a lot of heinous stuff that just affects you emotionally, that eventually you're going to have to talk out or whatever, cope with. This is requested by a Patreon subscriber. If you too would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description will get you there. Leave a like on the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. And if you're new here, hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post. Thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.